Alrighty, hello and welcome back to Goblin Gaming. We're here today in Diablo 4. I'm finishing out my necro, getting him up to 100. Just spamming some Hell Tides, some Blood Maidens real quick, trying to finish leveling this character out. I think I've got a pretty good build set up finally for the minion necro blood thing. I know my stream got cut short pretty abruptly yesterday, but I did work on it off stream a bit. And I came up with some pretty interesting things, so we're going to work on fine-tuning it and kind of leveling it up and building it out today. See if I can get fully online, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. We're able to solo Nightmare 100s pretty easily. We're able to do up to like Pit 40 without too much trouble. So I think if we get some good progression on this, if we get some master working, some re-rolling of stuff, some better items, I think this could definitely work out. So we're gonna give that a shot, see if we can make this a build that's endgame viable. Not necessarily the best build in the entire game, but endgame viable at least. Now let's go ahead and post that we're live. Let's see, share button. Mine cage. We do have a mine cage active right now. Do we have an elixir active? Oh no, we don't have a mine cage. I thought we did. There we go. And let's throw another elixir on. Let's try to cap out the experience. We want to try to hit 90 doing these Hell Tides. Or hit 100 doing these Hell Tides, hopefully. If not, we should get pretty darn close. We have a ton of chests to turn in. Single target's definitely the area that this build lacks. It's definitely its weakest thing. I'm wondering if I could fix that by putting some power into like my golem or something. Right now my power's all in my my blood surges. I might be able to retool it a little bit. Grab those. I'm starting to run low on hearts. I only have one left. Let's go and use our last heart. Music's a little bit loud. Go. Okay. There we go. Hold the stream real quick.
Ready to master.
Air, copy. Discord. Keep contributing while we're sharing the stream. Land of the Dead here, see if we can help out a little bit more. Okay. Easy peasy. Unfortunately, we're very full on inventory right now. I think I'm gonna have to go make another trip back to town, sell some stuff. Alright, that's a good time to do it while I'm trying to share the stream anyway, so that's fine. Bunk, bunk, this doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright. Let's go sell things. I'm just going to sell anything that's not greater and not an upgrade to my book. And then I'll just hop back out there. I'll look at stuff later. Okay. That way we can dump and pump. Yep, should be good. Make sure my audio is okay. Yep, should be good. Yep. Alrighty. There she is again. Alright, I don't have any more hearts that I can contribute, so I don't get the extra benefits anymore, but that was a good set of runs there. We got 700 shards. I've already opened up the mystery chest that's nearby. We should be able to open up living steel and another mystery. We should be able to get all the mystery chests on this particular one, it looks like. And we have a Grim Favor to turn in. Dang. Let's go turn in that Grim Favor first. Before we do anything else, on the off chance that we earn more bounty stuff as we go. We've still got a good chunk of time left in this blood harvest, so. Or Helltide. Oh, excuse me, Helltide. Alright. Greater? No. QQ. That's fine. Let's do Chaos, that's fine. I'll just stash drop this stuff. Have a look at later. And render the rest and keep moving. Yep. Try and maximize my profane mind cage that I utilized, you know? Don't want to waste too much of it. Okay, I don't think anyone has summoned. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. What's this up here? Ritual site. Okay. Indeed, there was a bounty thing right next to me. Looks like if I hadn't turned that in, I wouldn't have seen it. Alright, so I guess the next step then is we should probably figure out where the other chests in the area are. Looks like we got one over here. So let's just ride over that way. If someone activates the maiden again, we'll just ride back. It's no big deal. We've got 650 shards to turn in, so let's do that. We don't have to hit 100 on this Helltide. Like, we can do it in Nightmare Dungeons and other things as well. Thought we might do it because we're pretty close, but last level is fairly beefy, I guess. Something to consider. Another ritual site there. Nice. Got here. Ravaged Corpse, that's a bounty. Okay. That one's done. Care about heavy weapons. Okay, let's go to the south side of the map. Got dismounted. Go to the south side of the map so we can start finding the mystery chests and stuff on that side. Can't remount. Lame. There we go. Okay. Ooh, herbs. Got a guy to kill there. I always stop for the star guys. They usually drop like for on souls and stuff. As well, maximize the gaining of that stuff. Looks like there was a treasure goblin there or something. With sense left. Just gonna follow the gold this way just in case it's still up. Follow the gold trail. That's where it ends, so must have escaped whoever aggroed it. QQ. I've had a couple treasure goblins I've found while out and about here, which is kind of nice. I am desperate need of scattered prisms. Like, holy crap. It is like my biggest bottleneck. Don't do the Hellspire because I like doing these. It might give us a bounty reward too. You never know. Good experience if nothing else. Chance to get another Baneful Heart. I'd say the reason to kill those big star guys is they drop the hearts they use for the maiden summoning ritual. Show me what you're working with, enemies. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I'm Blood Incarnate. It took me a lot of experimenting to find a build that actually worked here. Getting the toughness going was really challenging. I had a really hard time finding the right combination of things to have enough toughness to actually do this build. But eventually, I solved the puzzle. I thought it was going to be temerity that helped me accomplish it, but in the end it was not temerity, it was the undying aspect actually. It was extremely helpful. Just went all in on recovery basically. Okay. Alright, now we're in the south half of the map. There we go. Let's say it should show us as soon as you get into the south half. It should show you where the chests are. So then you just hop back into the map and mark it. If you didn't know, Hell Tides are divided into two distinct region zones, south and north. And once you enter the new region zone, it shows you where the summoning thing is and where the mystery chests and stuff are. So if you're ever like, oh, I don't know where they're at, just run around for a little bit, traverse from north to south, and it'll pop them up for you. Or you can always go to helltides.com and just pull it up on map there. But since it's actually available in-game now, you don't really need to do that. Unless you want to make sure you're starting right at 1. You know, if there's like not much time left in the Helltide or something. Which, actually, there's not a ton of left in this one, so I should probably focus a little bit more on spending. A little bit less on killing, but, you know, killing's fun. What can I say? When you do hit max threat level, having like one of those siphon things to work on while you're at max is great because it'll lock you at max throughout it. Unfortunately, I didn't find one here, so I'm just doing this, but... we're just getting bombarded with enemies for a minute or two while we wind down our threat meter. Which is perfectly fine. Here's the big guy. These guys actually hurt. These guys can actually kill you. I'm gonna pop my ults on this guy. Yeah, the final guy on the threat thing can actually do a good amount of damage, so it ain't no joke, as you can clearly see. Freeze is the worst part. There we go. Alright. And onwards we go. There's level 99. Oh. Silent chest, I'll take that. Alright, and there's living steel and mystery chests. Let's clear this out real quick, grab that. Looks like he's got a threat meter popping down too, the guy near me. Or maybe that's just me again. Ah, nice. No, I think it's this barb. Yeah. Got the obols. Extra momentum, don't mind if I do. I don't have an incense active right now, nor do I have the toxic potion active. I really should have both, but that's fine. Let's go and help him with his Helltide ramp down. Another guy over here we can get a heart from. I left the legendary up there. Ah, Forgotten Soul. Alright, let's head over here and open up this chest so we don't forget about it. Alright, we've now opened all the living steel and mystery chests of this particular Helltide. I have trouble picking stuff up there. Like there is a active maiden fight happening right now, so we might as well ride on over to that. We still have 250 shards, so we can open up a few, like, I don't know, greater weapon chests or something, or light weapon chests. I don't know what my weakest piece of gear is. Let's see. Looks like I have graders of all the different items. Probably my helmet is my weakest. I've already got a good pair of pants, I'm pretty sure, that I can replace. They rolled with a greater armor affix, which is something I kind of need to camp out on armor without using Juggernaut. So I want to try to camp out on armor without having to use Juggernaut. Oh, good in the death. Now let's just go and refortify here. Kill that guy. Blood. And back over. Yeah, we need some way to, like, one-shot bosses, because we can clear the hell out of, like, crash mobs, but bosses take us an eternity. I need to figure that out to make this build actually, like, viable. Because otherwise, once you push too high in the pit, you're not going to be able to kill the bosses. That was nice. Alright, let's go grab the jewelry caches nearby, I guess. There's only 8 minutes left of this Helltide, so we should spend what we have. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna, like, not stop for a crap ton of spiders, though, right? Be good for experience. Alright, so this is amulets. Ovals. Okay, we got another one over here. Like we got a eruption happening. Let's go and just pop Army of the Dead and annihilate this. Go. Greater Scythe. I'm actually rocking a Scythe right now for the extra healing for survivability. It's actually made a pretty big difference, but I don't know if that's what you'd want to do ultimately. But it's been pretty good because healing is also translating into damage on this build. Because it's an overpower build and you want to stay topped up and fortified up. I also have a thing that does overhealing translates into damage directly, so... I don't know if it's good though, that's the only thing. It appears to be decent, but I'm unsure if other things would be better. It might be better to focus on, rather than changing overhealing into damage, just making my golems or my minions hit harder. Might make more sense, honestly. Right, we're at max threat, so I'm actually just going to do the Spire rather than do the Blood Maiden. Because a max threat Spire can actually get you a ton of experience. Cool. Doing good. Man, I'm gonna have more things that I can spend. Let's go ahead and pop our Army of the Dead here to finish this out. Five minutes left on the Helltide. Okay. Fire's starting to hurt. Oh, we also have the max Helltide commander there too, chunking us. That's what the real issue is. There he is. Alright. That was a lot of stuff, huh? Pick all this up. Cool. Welcome to people joining us in chat. Glad to have you guys here. Hopefully your day's going good. My day's doing good. I'm ready to finish out this character and see what we can do. Excited. I need to grab... I'm gonna ignore that guy. Just gonna go for the next chest because we're gonna run out of time here. Excuse me. So we'll have to teleport back to my base via stash tab. Okay, let's open up another. Okay.
My bags are full.
See. Up there.
I'm not ready.
Oh, let me mount. That's annoying. There we go. Grab that mine cage. Come on. Wow. Did not want to let me grab that, and I got dismounted because of it. That's kind of lame. Okay. Another one up here. Down there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna waste some of our cinders, but at least we can make use of some of them. Living steel. Let's see. One over there. So I try to open as many of these as possible because they give a good chunk of experience, and also they give me Iron Wolf reps, so I want to try to cap that out. There goes the treasure goblin, unfortunately. There's another one of those. Grab the steel. There. Go grab this one. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Let's focus on getting the legendaries that are on the ground back into our bank. That's good enough. At least go here and sell and then see if we can open one more.
Stars in an equitable transaction.
Okay. Definitely am hitting gold bottlenecks. A little bit of resource like crafting material bottlenecks too, but I think doing an hour of hell tides will pretty much solve that, so I think we should be good on that now. Alright, now let's see if I go back this way, if I can find... I might have actually just yeeted them all into my inbox, it looks like. Okay, that's good. Do we have a level up on a guy down here? We do. Let's go to that. We're pretty close to 100. I think we're like 3 or 4 ranks away from done with Iron Wolf, but I did do a lot of maidens there, so perhaps that'll get us a little closer. It still only gave me 1 rank, damn. Alright. Final harvest. I mean, we're almost up to the next one. And then this one is summoning materials for Ubers, and then this is the Resplendent Spark. This is the main reason we're doing it. Try and finish it out. Then we can get the first piece of our Resplendent Spark. To try to get it Uber unique. You have to beat all the Uber bosses to get it, but which will be no easy feat with this build unless we figure out a way to deal with bosses. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that overheal and change it into like the minions do more damage over time thing. That's probably the play. Okay. First, to salvage the things that give us upgrades for Codex. I don't know if any of those really mattered, but... Then let's sell the non-greater affix ones. We have a bunch of items in our stash. Let's grab those next. Do the same thing here. Those can all be sold, it looks like. I might actually salvage some of them for materials. I was getting kind of short on that, so just to be on the safe side. And I have an entire dump tab worth of materials that I threw in there as we were running through. I have to sort through all this also. Oh. Hey. I'm using Ring of Sacrilegious right now, so we'll throw that over there. Oh boy. Alright. We also have 2 caches to open up, it looks like. Alright, one thing at a time. Ring of Mendelin. Which is better, the one I have or the one in my inventory? One in my inventory looks better. Let's get rid of the other one. Even though this one doesn't have a socket. Sacrilegious. I think the one in my inventory is better, even though it has less corpse skill. Because it does things quicker, but this has better stats overall, so never mind. Yeah, it's better. Okay. What do we got here? Cur's Embrace. What I'm using is obviously better. Okay, so let's salvage those. Okay. Now let's see. Maximum life, intelligence, damage over time. Not super thrilled on that. It's a sword. Sword, so it does critical strike damage. That could be interesting because we are scaling critical strike damage with this. But I might very well be getting rid of that. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, so this is armor. Less max life. Has a good armor roll on it, though. And I could re-roll the life per second to intelligence. And then try to masterwork it. That could be what I need to actually cap out my armor if I can get armor rolls on it. So let's see if we can roll armor onto it. Or masterwork armor onto it, probably, I suppose. First, let's look at what enchanting options we do have for that life per second. Intelligence. I think intelligence is probably the only one I care about there. I mean, mage mastery is okay, I guess, if I do decide to put more power into my minions. It's probably not a bad idea, honestly, but... okay. Let's see if we can get the tempering to work out on it before we worry about enchanting. Tempering's cheaper, so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Alright. We're opening that. Instantly got an armor roll. Okay. Where does that put us? Armor is now 7794, 8778. Closer. It also has 2 sockets on it. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. Utility. Not really prioritizing thorns at all. I think the profane is the way to go here. Tendril size, I like that. Just lets me yeet things from further away. Alright. Let's see if we can get better armor roll, because that's near the minimum. And if we're going to be using this for a little bit, I prefer something a little bit better. There we go, 14.5, that's near max. That'll work. Okay. Life per second isn't actually bad on it per se, but I think I'm going to get rid of it and go either for skeletal mastery or for intelligence, whichever hits first. Let's do that. Intelligence. And it rolled middle, so that's fine. Mid roll's fine on a transitionary piece of gear like this. And we need to get Embalmer. That's the enchanted aspect on it. You just type in EQ for equipped items and it'll pull up all what you have equipped, and then there you go. Okay. And we just gained another ruby. There's more HP, so that's good. Extremely close to the armor cap now. Go and just salvage that on out. Recapture that ruby. I don't have enough ruby fragments to actually craft the top level ones yet, unfortunately, because they take an absurd number. But someday soon, hopefully I'll be able to. There's got to be some sort of secret to doing that I'm just not aware of yet. Alright. You know, actually, if I retool my skill tree very slightly, and I, like, drop a point here, and I put a point here, that puts me almost at cap. And then once I just masterwork it a little bit, it'll be capped. Yep, there we are. I might not even need that point in the end, honestly. Alright. So we have our armor solved now, which is good. We don't have to stress about that anymore. I think it only is needed on that one piece of gear. I don't think I have armor rolled anywhere else. So yeah, you just have to have one dedicated armor piece and you can hit it without having to aspect for it. So that's good. Okay. Let's look. What do we got here? Chest. Essence per second, 6. That's interesting. You know, I don't think that that's really worth saving, but I'm going to anyway because it could have some potential. I have to think on that a little bit more. Alright, so we got another sword here. Max life, crit strike damage, intelligence. Not bad. It's a single greater though, so we're going to keep the double greater instead. We already found a better pair of pants, so we can get rid of that one. What do we got here? This has been tempered, so we were using it at one point. I think the one we have currently is better though, just because of the attack speed, massive attack speed boost. Although resource cost reduction is really good. Lucky chance to heal on hit is pretty good too, but yeah, I think this goes away. Yeah, unfavored it. Alright, so this one is interesting though. Let's compare it to the other ring we're using. Other ring we're using is more defensive based, it looks like. This one's more offensive based. HP is really important for a blood build though. On the other hand, that's a hell of a ring. I'm going to hold on to that because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I might end up having to use that in the end. if we need to eke out more damage. I'm not sure if we're going to need to eke out more damage or more survivability, though. So that's kind of the thing to determine right now is what's going to be our stall out point. Is it could be survival or is it could be damage? I think it's probably going to be survival, but we'll see. So I do take the massive resource cost reduction of this one. This one's got life on it. I think I can roll life on the offhand I'm currently using still. Do you have any other offhands that are better? Doesn't look like it. At least in this stash of things. I should probably open up my 2 caches before I do all this enchanting. I just want to start hopping into the end stuff. Raw damage or intel? I'm going to keep the intelligence and reroll the raw damage into health. Damn. It's kind of a mid-roll, but that's fine. It's kind of a mid-item. Right. Go ahead and open up those 2 caches. See what we see. A lot of materials. Very nice. Stuff to sell and salvage.
You can take what's left.
Junk. And I'm just gonna throw temerity back in the stash. I'm not gonna salvage it, but I'm not using it right now, so let's open up the expert tempering kits. Nice. Got some good crafting materials there, it looks like. More stuff to junk. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to save this in case we need the damage. That's a better damage offhand than what we currently have. Oh, actually, that's better in general. I didn't realize the item level difference. Yeah, we definitely have to use that instead. Okay. By resource cost reduction, we might struggle with you now. Alright, that's fine. We could always re-roll the damage into RCR if we had to. Which we might have to, but we'll see. Be using two-handed anytime soon, so let's just get rid of that straight up. What is this? Whenever your blood skills overpower, you gain attack speed. Okay, fine. 921. Let's get rid of it. It's a 921. If we were going more lucky hit base, this would be pretty good. So let's save that. That's a good item. That is also a good item. I don't foresee myself switching over to two-handed, but if I were going to, this would be the one I would switch over to. Might save as an option just to try it out. This is for a Thorns build. I believe that's kind of an old item at this point. I don't need that anymore. This is extremely good. This would be like more damage-based version of the current weapon I have. Versus that one's more recovery-based. So we'll kind of see which way we need to go. This one can go away. I don't want that at all. This is for my Thorns build, which I think we've moved off of the idea of doing that at this point, so let's get rid of that. Alright, what is this? Is this good? So-so. Let's just get rid of it. Max attack speed gloves. I've saved a couple of those, so we don't need another one. We have better scythe. This test is better than what we're presently using, because the current one is masterworked and it's not very good, so let's replace that. So we need to get Undying as the aspect.
No witchcraft here, only honest magics.
Okay. And then we need to enchant it. Yeah, actually the healing received is pretty solid. What else could we have in its place? Because with this build, healing received is actually a good stat. I mean, Golem Mastery is the only thing there that would be better. So I'll hold off for now because we might need that in the end. But I'll hold off for now. We need to temper Shadow onto it, it looks like. Either that or get a Shadow Gem over here. I'd rather get a Shadow Gem over here if we have the gem slot. Let's see if we do have a gem slot that we can put in. I think we probably got at least one doing all that, I would hope. We did not. Seriously? Jesus. Scattered prisms are so hard to come across. Okay. Could just roll for rings and try to find a ring with a socket. Let's do that. Might be a waste of ovals, but luck's on our side. Luck is very much on our side. Perfect. Sorry, my beautiful max life thing. And we didn't need that lightning resist that was on the ring either. We were already capped there. Good. So now we can craft a shadow gem. Put it in there. What would be shadow? Would be amethyst, right? Yeah. 33 is enough, yeah? Yeah. And hell, we don't need that much. 21 would be enough, but whatever, it doesn't matter, I guess. There we go. We're capped out there. That allow us to temper something else other than a resource or other than a resistance onto the chest piece, which is going to be great for us. I actually would like to replace this helmet because I would like to get rid of barrier generation. It's not really useful to us anymore. So let's get rid of that. We can just save that for if we ever get a prism later. I'll switch back to that. Well, no, I won't because of the lightning. The lightning can be rolled off. Yeah, I'll probably switch back to that if I can get a scattered prism later. Don't sell these. Yellow gold. There we go. Alright. Now we need to temper the new chest piece that we got. With defensive stats. So we need worldly, because we want to get max life. The others are dead stats to us. We got max life, but we got a min roll. Got dodge. Max life, kind of a mid-roll. I'll accept that one. Because I don't want to risk losing it altogether. And then Profane. Don't care about Iron Maiden. Restoration's okay. We still have a couple more shots at it though. Corpse symbol size, that's what we want. Okay. We can't roll this anymore, can we? Oh, we can. Do we need the fire resist? We don't even need the fire resistance. So let's get rid of that. Do worldly. Oh, shit. Let's get rid of that and do profane. Twinble size, good. Let's do worldly again, see if we can get life. Got max life, alright. Excellent. There, much better. Much happier with that helmet now. Okay. And that's a lot of max life there as well. Wonderful, wonderful. What do we got here? That's all good. That's exactly how I want it. Don't need to do anything with that. This needs to change. We don't need barrier generation anymore. I suppose that'd be under utility. Yeah, so I guess what we'd want is profane again. Don't care about Iron Maiden size, that's for dang sure. Again, don't care about Iron Maiden size. First duration's okay. If we break this roll, it doesn't really matter. Corpse single size. Cool. That was the last roll too, so lucky. Alright. We have to get the right aspect on this, though. So we want offensive. Blood, I believe, is what we want here. I mean, I could do summoning and try to get golem damage. I was going with blood nova size and blood damage in general, but maybe we do golem damage on our weapons. Unsure. I like blood nova size a lot. We'll hold off on tempering my weapons for now. So I get a feel for where we're at. Then we'll come back and readjust in a few minutes. Alright, so do we need the lightning resist that this ring currently has? We do. Okay. So, you are going to need to have blood damage, I think. I just go natural finesse. This is the ring, right? Offense. Blood over power damage, probably. This could be best. Damage while fortified would be fine too. Go blood over power damage if we can get it. Nice. That was extremely lucky. Alright, and then resource generation. This is where things are important. So either resource cost reduction or blood orbs restore essence. I do have blood orbs restore essence on the other one, so we'll try resource cost reduction on this one. Got resource generation, which is okay as well, but not really what we're looking for. Resource generation. Resource generation. Got 3 rolls left. Chance to restore primary resource. Resource generation. Jesus, come on. I mean, they're all good. I just think resource cost reductions are ideal here. Okay, didn't hit it, but that's fine. That ring's pretty good either way. I think blood attack speed I would like to change into like overpower damage if I can. Okay, fortified. Oh well. Breaks with damage fortified, which is fine, I guess. Okay. So that's everything tempered, other than the weapons, because I'm not entirely sure the direction I'm taking those. We need to re-imprint the offhand item, because that's different than it was before. We did, and we also need to re-imprint this one. So we're missing Rasmus Chosen, and we're missing the Overhealing translates into crit damage. Let's just see if there's anything better than those two options. That's a more consistent version of what Rasmus does, but I think Rasmus is better. The only thing I'm questioning is, would Frenzied Dead be good? If I did, like... I really do need Rasmus. I think I attack way too slow without it. Even with all the attack speed I have. So let's definitely put Rasmus Chosen on. And this one's kind of the question mark. So I was using Overhealing grants crit damage, and I was getting some pretty good numbers doing that. But I do know that bosses are becoming a real issue to try to kill. So rather than doing Untimely Death, let's see what it looks like if we take and do... Unyielding. Does that make our minions hit hard enough when we pop Army of the Dead to be worth it? Or would Aspect of the Dam? Not damned. What's the one that does reanimation? Constant 40% more damage. This is plus 100%, not 100x. That one's not multiplicative. So if you're choosing between the two, reanimation's probably better. Let's try that and just see how much our minions do for us. Pick the rubies out of there. Assume I still can't make a big one. Maybe if I ground down all the ones I had, I can make one big one, but that wouldn't really be worth it. Eventually we'll get there. Alright, and then I don't know if overpower damage is better or if crit damage is actually going to be better, honestly. Just one of each, I guess. Oh, I can figure it out. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. And I believe the rest of these... This one can go away. I believe all the rest of this is stuff I want to save. It's gonna go away. All the rest of this is stuff I want to save to try out different options with. Sell this stuff. We have 12 million gold, so we have some gold that we can masterwork with. Go and get the armor there. Actually, yeah, we don't need that skill point at all. Looks like. Good. We just put it right back over here into imperfectly balanced. Can maybe even take a point off somewhere else. Let's see. 4x off of there to add 3x onto there. No, 5x onto there. No, because that affects minions too. Reduce the human aircy from all sources a little bit. Don't need as many blood orbs spawning randomly because we have Embalmer. There we go. That'll work. Right, and now I would like to make it over to these crit damage nodes if I can. Beautiful. And then my last couple points will just be these. That one, crit strike damage. I don't care about those. I don't care about that anymore. The strike damage down there is too far to get to. So we'll address it once we get the last 2 points. I'm not sure where the last 2 or 3 points go, but... Alright, let's go ahead and go to Segregar and start doing a few pits and see where we're at. I don't imagine it's going to be super duper smooth yet, but we'll just start at 40. I was able to do 40 last night. Excuse me. I was able to do 40 last night, but it was relatively challenging. I've gotten a good amount of gear upgrades since then, so we'll see. I have about 5,000 more toughness. Or 5,000 more HP, rather. I should have popped a potion before we came in. I think I can still pop a potion when I'm in here. I also have to level up my glyphs. My glyphs are not fully leveled. We won't use holy bolts, just because I want to get a real feel for how this does and not an inflated feel. Let's go and pop right away. Get ramped up on our fortify. It's a good start. Not looking too bad. Being frozen there was quite unfortunate. Okay, so that didn't one-shot me, which is good because those can. Frozen into fear. That's kind of some bullshit right there. We survived chain CCs, so that's a very good sign. Okay. Like I said, this is the first time we've jumped into this since we've re-geared, so we'll see how it goes. It's looking promising so far, though. Pop it. Still very much a work in progress. I don't know how much benefit I'm getting from that increased damage from my minions. Most of my power's in my Blood Nova. But I think I need it for bosses, because I think bosses are going to be a pain in the butt. Let's keep moving. Okay. I mean, not bad. As we get more HP, we're going to hit harder and harder. So as we masterwork stuff, we're actually going to do better and better. Because our HP is going to scale our damage for our overpowers. So this could end up working out okay, honestly. I mean, it's not going to be like insane trillions of damage like you're probably seeing with the pure summoner builds, but it's still interesting. Has a lot of potential, I think. Yeah. Got knocked down. Did I get up again? Never gonna feed me down. Oh. Yep. Now for the moment of truth. The boss. This is the part where I think things are going to be kind of rough. Here to have the survivability, so that's good. That's not terrible. I think the extra damage from minions as they're alive is definitely helping a little. Now I'll try the same thing just to compare apples to apples. I'll try the same thing but with the other aspect on and see which feels better. Just keep it the same dungeon level just so we have a good benchmark, you know. And quite happy with the survivability on it though. For where we're at, progression-wise, that seems pretty decent. Alright. Let's grab the extra crit strike damage node. Hey Starry, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we'll try the same thing now. We'll try switching the minions. Welcome, Starry. Switch the minions into damage with overhealing damage. And just see how that feels. What was it called? Oh, it's overhealing is what it was labeled as. Davros? No. Untimely death. That's what it is. I'll see how that feels by comparison. I will hold off on masterworking because I want to compare apples to apples. And we'll masterwork after this one, see which one feels better. No, I didn't reset it, did I? Whoops. Same potion is active. So it's seeing like 800,000 overpower crits. So it'll be interesting to see if that stays about the same or if that goes up. If it stays about the same, then it's a wasted aspect. Alright, so I think I saw 900,000 there right away. This is based on the percent of max health you go over. I think it actually has an anti-scaling effect. Because the percent your overhealing reduces the more health you have. So I actually think that that's kind of a counterintuitive aspect. I just saw a million crit there. Might have been a billion, I'm not sure. We could also check out the grasping veins aspect. Could be pretty good. That might be one to check out, actually. The overhealing one is consistent even when we don't have veins. Okay, yeah, so we're consistently getting in the millions for overpower crits now. That's a good thing. Try not to get frozen. I know a million crit is not a lot, but considering the fact of how fast we're hitting and how often we're critting it, it actually is not as bad as you would think. Millions with vulnerable applied. Okay. I do think I still need the essence generation for my mages, otherwise I would switch them to vulnerable application, but I think the essence generation from them is too valuable to give up. Nice. Okay. Not get frozen. Got frozen. QQ. Did not think I was standing in it. Oh. Arming the dead to get our minions back. Got frozen again immediately. And guy in his freezes too. You might not even need Embalmer, honestly. A lot of blood orbs. Although, the few times where we run out, it'll be nice to be able to just run up, gobble them up, and get back essence. But I don't know that we necessarily need it. Yeah. I'm actually losing my minions sometimes, aren't I? Maybe I do need to put in points into minion masteries. They are replicating my Novas. They're actually a significant source of the damage. Yeah, because right now, all my warriors are dead. All my skeleton warriors are dead. Hmm. Interesting. It gets hard to res them because my corpse thing consumes bodies. There. I got 3 of them rezzed. Auto-res them when we go into the boss room. Is the bright side. There we go. I think it's just because I died. I do have the damage reduction blood golem on too right now. I could try changing it over to the damage blood golem. See if that makes a difference. I actually died. Interesting. So this does not appear to be as good. The minion damage one seems better. Good to know. At least for bosses. Any max life nodes I can snag real quick. Yeah. Grab the max life nodes with my last points. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I think the other way was better. It's pretty close, though. What are these? Tosses the dawning sky. Maximum resistance stacking. Huh. Can't really sacrifice armor. Alright. Well... let's try out a couple other aspects here. But it definitely did seem that the minion damage was better than that one. I think if I did accelerating, I'm just going to run out of essence. Could try Frenzied Dead and see if the attack speed for minions is better. The one I'm most curious about is this one, though. Try Grasping Vines. Let's do another 40. We'll actually spend these masterworking materials we've got after we kind of figure out which of these offensive aspects we want to ultimately go with. And then we'll start actually like leveling up our gear and see what we can do. Because I could definitely glass out more just by nature of switching my weapon to the more offensive one. Looks like about the same damage as the overhealing one was giving me. I don't think there's a world where I could stack both. If I could, that could be interesting, because then we'd be really ramping up that crit damage. But in order to do that, we'd have to drop probably essence generation. I don't know if that's viable. If you stop casting, you die. Yeah, like even right here, I'm running out of essence on a single target if I don't grab blood orbs. So that answers that. I definitely want to keep Embalmer no matter what. I was toying with the idea of dropping it earlier, and now I'm firmly in the opinion of nope. Can't do that. Okay. Lethal Shrine, always fun. That's stunned by something. Pull everything together, get feared, get mad, pull everything together again, probably get feared again, yep. That was satisfying. On to the next floor. We're definitely gonna bottleneck gold once we start masterworking stuff, so we'll have to do some farming of hell tides and stuff. I think hell tides are the best way to farm gold. It seems anyway. Just because of the amount of legendaries that you get that you can sell, plus the amount of bounties that you get done. That was my bad. Let's do this now. Resummon all of our guys. Jesus. Not sure what hits me so hard there, but I think it was the wind-up guy. Oh god. Certain mob types suck, apparently. Well, there's our 100. We did it, team. The dream is real. Hit me with your best shot. $30,000 HP. It's not bad. Going to get better as we masterwork. Okay. A lot of bad things happening here. A lot of explosions and nightmares and lightnings and yikes. That was a scary ass room, I'll say that. What's this shrine up here? Even if it's cursed, that's fine. It wasn't, but that's fine also. We should be really close to spawning the boss here. Surprised I didn't do it. Hopefully this will. This most certainly will. Okay, into the boss room we go. Don't really have any essence yet. There we go. Our vines off. Alright, here's where we do damage because we got vines. Good, it's actually the same boss as we had the first time. I think. Was it Den Mother? I think it was Den Mother. My minions all got wiped out, dude. Then resummon them. My minions getting wiped out makes that really hard. Okay. Potion's almost done. Re-up that. It's just Army of the Dead summon, guys. Wait a second. We only get one more shot at this guy. The grasping veins doesn't appear to be where it's at. Okay. Good to know. I'm just gonna wait till my minions get killed, and then I'll Army of the Dead to resummon them. Wow, or I'll just get killed. Go in right away. Just pop everything and go. We're on a timer now. Okay, definitely Grasping Veins is not where it's at. That aura on the ground that he has. Jesus. Alright, well. Definitely not the play. Let's just close this. I'm not about banging my head against the wall. I could take the points out of there and put them into my minion toughness, but probably makes more sense if I'm doing the aspect for minions. I only need 1 point in there. Definitely like the healing from all sources. Try that. Let's try the attack speed minion one instead. No, let's get really spicy here and let's do both minion ones and drop the essence generation and see what happens. Let's do that. So it's gonna be I'm just gonna search minion. Frenzy dead. And it's gonna be reanimation. Let's see what that feels like. We need to probably do these master workings after this run. Either way. Just because we're stalling out our progression just to kind of see what's better. But at 1 PM I need to do the world boss. Got it. Definitely have to do that on cooldown. Whenever you're playing, you gotta make sure you get that. Because they drop scattered prisms. And they are the numero uno bottleneck, apparently. Go and summon. That guy back there is being a jerk face. Yeah, hopefully my minions die less like this. And they're more impactful, in addition to, obviously, the impact that they're having as Blood Nova spreaders. You could even put a glyph on that helps their damage. I'm not really using one right now for that purpose, but I could. I don't know what I would replace necessarily. Probably replace control. If I'm going to replace anything for a minion glyph. I don't know if you would do the golem glyph, because the golem probably does the most damage out of your minions. Or what, but... not really spec'd for minion damage, so my golem's not doing that much. I should consider changing my Paragon board from that last Paragon board I have over to be like the minion attack speed legendary node instead, but if I'm going more minion based. I'm definitely having aspect or resource issues now, though. We'll see if it's worth it when the boss comes. But I can do a better job of trying to manage my globes. Aspect of the Calm is another one that could be good, because it gives a 30x damage multiplier. I assume that also applies to my minions. But more importantly, it would apply to my blood surges. Okay. Alright. Level 2. I wish there was like a aspect that increased your overpower damage. That'd be a little bit overpowered though, I assume. But on bunch. I mean, definitely having some essence issues, but overall it's not too bad. Just gotta be careful with my grouping and stuff. I'm an army of the dead here. These guys look kind of dangerous. Unfortunately, means my army's down for the boss, but I'll be back up soon enough. Okay, it's Drowned Sea Hag. I kind of watch our feet a little bit. Okay, so we can survive a hit from Sea Hag. That's good, because it'd be hard to really dodge those consistently. Unfortunately, she probably will kill my minions with it. Well, this area of effects doesn't hit them. That I'm unsure of. Yeah. And that seems to be going at a semi-decent pace. Okay. I'm still using level 80 potions. I should probably fix that. Okay. That felt pretty decent. Considering that boss is a pain in the butt. Alright. Anything decent there? Nah. Nothing better than what I have. Alright, let's masterwork some stuff up a little bit. At least hit the first level on some of these. Okay, masterworking. I hit a bad one on that. I'd like to redo it, but let's do this one. First, we gotta come over here and convert them, I guess. Expense. Crafting. Yeah, what's this cost? Nothing. Okay, good.
Wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. I may
Get lucky here. Healing received. That's not ideal. Actually, like the worst one I could have got there. Damn. Did not hit on that, that's for sure. Okay. The other thing I did want to try, rather than minions, oh, we're out of crafting materials, that's nuts. The other thing I did want to try was maybe going just pure damage instead. And go like... Inner Calm. An Edge Master. See how that feels? Do one more 40 and then we'll move it up a little. I'll probably start running some holy bolts just for farming, even though it's not, it's an obvious overpowered spike, but just to make the farming more efficient. Ultimately, when we're assessing the power of the build, we have to do it without looking at that, because obviously that's overinflated. A serious lack of resources there. My minions are not hitting him. AI decided to be stupid. Okay. I'd like to not be stunned for a second. Essence doesn't seem too terrible if my minions are actually hitting things. I think we're okay without having to use Starlight. Just going double damage. There are occasional awkward spots where it kind of stalls out a little, but not too bad. If I actually ran a wand instead with some more lucky hit chance, that might solve it. Because I do have like lucky hit chance on hit to generate resource. But I would be losing a lot of survivability switching off this scythe that I'm using. Still might be worth checking into. As we try and min-max things here. Pull them in. No. There we go.
I'm not ready.
That was dumb. Alright. Not having unstoppable kind of sucks a little. I want the extra skeleton warriors and mages though. I could take the bats. Oh. That was a nice dead end. Nice long dead end. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, I see. Whoops. My bad. Well, that was on the second floor already. That was an ID10T error right there. Frozen? I got a channeling pylon. Cool. I dig it. We don't have our weapons tempered yet either. We can make blood size bigger. I think that's the way we're gonna go. I don't think the minion damage is the play. We'll see how this performs against bosses, but I think that this is probably the play. So going blood damage and blood nova size is gonna be better. Yeah, this seems fine. Definitely have some essence issues eventually, but once I get Army of the Dead back up, it's good. So yeah, more lucky hit chance with a wand should solve that issue. Okay. So swap that over. Be the slightly more damaged wand based setup. Cool. But the gloves I'm using again. The ones I'm using masterworked poorly, so I don't care. Can just replace them if this is even comparable. Slightly worse in some ways, slightly better in other ways. And probably keep the one I have. Just reset it. Let's repair. Ow. Right, they moved it. In a better spot now. Level 90 potion. Go ahead and get some incense going to elixirs. Destruction the best way to go, or is it fortitude? I think it's fortitude. Just continue converting it all until we get each piece of gear masterworked for the first, like, tier, basically. And we probably need to start going slightly higher, so this goes a little quicker. Okay, let's see what we get here. Intelligence masterwork is fine. I'm fine with that. What we get here. Intelligence masterwork. I'm actually hoping to get max life here, but that's fine. I think that's all we have resources for at the moment, so that's fine. Get one. Oh no, we're good. We can do more. Wait, are we keeping these? We might not even keep these boots, honestly. Life per second maximum. Let's gamble for boots. I don't think I'm gonna keep those boots. Didn't get anything. I don't think I have any good boots, just chilling. It's one of the few slots I haven't found anything good with. Alright, well, I guess I can masterwork. I'm gonna hold off on masterworking that one. Because I think I'm gonna replace those boots. So let's masterwork. Or can we not do this one? It's not tempered yet. Masterwork this. Yeah. Then salvage what we don't want. We'll just need all of that. Some materials back so we can temper. I think I'm going to swap over for the wand. Let's see how that feels. I'm losing out on some life on hit and some life on kill, but I'm gaining lucky hit chance and a lot of damage. I think that's better. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, get blood surge on there. And let's temper the weapon aspect. And I think I'm gonna go blood. Blood Nova Surge size, kind of a mid-roll. It's fine for now. Offensive, this is the part I care a little bit more about. Blood attack speed is not what I want. I want blood overpower damage. Blood damage, just raw blood damage is fine. Okay. Do the same thing here. Damage while fortified is not ideal. Hemorrhage explosion size is worthless. Blood surge explosion size, that's a good roll. Let's go back over here. Blood attack speed is not what we want. Damage while fortified is mid. Blood damage. Decent roll. Alright, that's fine. And then back to the wand. We have 4 tempers to try to find better blood surge Nova size. Probably not worth doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Could end up bricking the item. Fuck. Out of materials. Okay. We also have gold too. I took a lot of gold. Let's go get some materials and some gold by doing a Hell Tide. I'm gonna wake up Estrella. Mannequins at Target got no business looking so hot. Oh dear. Chat is chat.
I'm not ready.
Hey, Goblin. Go ahead and pick up everything right now because I need crafting materials. Well, not everything. I'll pick up whites. All the other things, though.
I need more time.
Let's go ahead and mine cage, get better loot. More cinders. What's this? Waves of Darkness, that's a decent one.
I'm not ready.
I thought it was a decent one. The heck? These Ironwolf guys down here are sabotaging me. Grabbing that stuff to salvage. Veiled crystals. Oh. Gonna do the soul siphon. Should be able to cap out our threat meter in the middle of it too. There's a whisper down. Live streaming. Sorry, I didn't see your chat. Shows me offline. I can carry you if you log on, sure. I've got about an hour before I have to pick up Annie. Hour and a half. I'm down. I'm just grinding at the moment. I don't know if it shows you offline or not. Let me finish this siphon thing first and I'll check. go. What's going on here? Oh, I'm offline. My bad. Yep, you're on. They'll let me invite you. Come on in. I'm short on crafting materials, so I need gold and crafting materials, so I'm doing Helltide to do that. And then I'm grinding out masterworking stuff after that.
I need more time.
It's kind of the plan for the day. Let me bend some of these cinders. Yeah, let me know when you're on and I'll invite you. You're making a druid? Go get a necro. Okay. Well, yeah, when I'm grinding the masterworking stuff, you can... I don't know if you can do pit until you've done a certain level. I don't know if it unlocks it account-wide or if it just unlocks it for the character, but we could do like a Nightmare 60-something to unlock it on a druid, and then you could just leech inside of there and get levels. That could be a good way to power level, yeah. While I'm grinding out materials for masterworking. Possibility. It could work. I don't know for sure though. Let me salvage real quick. I ended up switching off of the Thorns build. The Razor Plates was okay. It was just too reliant on waiting for the enemies to hit you kind of thing. As we kind of suspected it might be. It was fun, but I got this item, and once I got this item, I never looked back. I'm using that in combination with this to do like a minion blood surge necro build. Yeah, I'll hop at Discord as well. 1 second. There we go. And chatting in stream is fine too, honestly. Good for the algorithm. Life per second boots, damn. I need a better pair of boots. Did not get much in the way of materials from that, did I? You do use still pixels. Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. Just gotta do the capstones and run you through a nightmare. But let's do your necro for now. Since I need to farm Helltides for some materials. But once I finish farming Helltides, I can power level the druid. I love these things. I am on Discord as well. I've been wanting to make a build with Death Speaker Pendant work for like ages. So I'm glad that with the tempering system it's actually possible. I don't think it'll be anywhere as good as like pure minion necro, but should be able to go up into like the hundreds, I would think, on the pit.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome, sir. I really was enjoying the whirlwind barb with tornadoes. It was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna try a poison druid werewolf with tornadoes.
That sounds interesting. Did you send me a whisper?
Yeah. Because it won't let me enter on player.
Weird. It got spammed out in the middle of all the other stuff. Oh, I had to change my crossplay settings because I had to trade with someone. That's why. Let me switch it back. I used gold in the game to buy the desk speaker necklace that I have on right now. Be right back. I'm going to log out and switch crossplay settings, log back in. Astria's out here. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. His backstream. Scrum and Will. Alright. Let's see if it lets me invite you now. There you go.
Gotta figure out why my computer isn't connecting to my microphone.
I mean, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is the one that's on my head, not like the $250 Blue Yeti.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it's not connected. The lights are on. So it's plugged into the computer.
You route it through GoXL or anything?
No, I'll look into it later.
Oh shit, this outside's almost over. Alright, let's go find some chests to spend on, I guess.
Let's see if I even get there in time.
Minutes. I have so many living steals. I haven't done any of the, any of those bosses, really.
I don't even know where they are or how to summon any of them.
I know where they all are and how to do them, but I just haven't bothered yet because I've been leveling and getting other forms of power. Unique farming is not as massive of a thing. Like, getting it uber unique is kind of the thing, but at that point, like, I feel like I'm better off just waiting until I can do the Uber versions of them, and then just farm out the low-level ones to get the Uber materials, and then do the Uber side.
I don't even know what our important uniques are. Oh,
Depends on your build.
why Diablo 4 has been like not the ARPG to get me back into gaming, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's really, really good right now, though.
I think I'm gonna uninstall it and reinstall it and see if that fixes like loading screen issues.
There's a thing with the local preference file. If you delete that, it seems to fix the issue. I started running into it yesterday as well, and I did some Googling. So if you just go on your computer and search for local preference, it should be in your Diablo 4 file. It's just a text document. You just delete it, resets all your settings, and then it fixes it. Because I was having the same issue. And apparently it's one of the recent patches introduced it. You have to completely exit out and restart the game after you do it, though.
No, I'm just trying to deal with class at the same time.
Oh, that's fine. I was just letting you know.
Alright, let's all take 5.
Can you hear them or no?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not too bad.
This is our 5-minute break or whatever.
Yeah, I heard let's all take 5 and then we'll come back.
Yeah. I went to campus and then the teacher said he had some sort of virus and was like, nope, just kidding, LOL. It's been
Well.
12 days since I've had a campus class and I finally go back to campus for class and it's
And they're
online.
like, just kidding.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because I don't mind this little sever attack speed build, but I just feel like I'm attacking so slow. And that this Bone Storm doesn't do enough.
They definitely changed the progression of the game. You don't feel like you come online until you're in your, like, 90s.
I also feel like I'm not.
And then you continue progressing after 100. So it's like it used to be that most of your progression was in like the 60 to 70 range, but now it's mostly in the 90 to 100 plus range.
How many boards do you have unlocked?
I think I usually have 4 or 5. I think right now on this build I have 4.
So I'll have 4 by the end of it.
I have 5, yeah. Either 4 or 5, most people. You can do 6 if you prioritize the legendary nodes less.
Damn
It depends on your class and which legendary nodes you need, you know?
Oh, it's a good pension ended. Well, good thing there's a little blue quest right here and over here. I think that's another thing where I have to do all these blue quests and shenanigans to get the
The renown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what's killing it for you more than anything else.
And then there's something where you have to do nightmare dungeons at 100 or something. I don't know why.
Do that?
Like a tier 100 of each nightmare dungeon.
What? On the, like, season journey?
I'm not sure what it was about. Just, I was watching tips and tricks for Diablo 4. It was like things you need to do. And that was one of them.
Yeah. Why that would be.
Because they were complaining, they're like, I don't want to do the Nightmare Dungeon 100 of each ones, I just want to go into the pit, but you have to for something. And then I tuned out, because I was like, eh.
I don't think that guy knew what he was talking about. You have to do a nightmare dungeon. I think it's 60 to unlock the pit, but maybe it's saying monster level 100. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, I guess I'm pretty close to complete a season journey step, so we could go kill Grigor the Gavalnic Saint, and I can complete a season journey step. So let's do that. First I have to turn in my bounties.
That I keep traditions.
Tradition!
Yeah, it's with this little altar. A lot of these blue quests are sit in front of something in emote.
Hmm.
So I gotta figure out what emote I'm supposed to do in front of this thing.
It is done.
Is there any other way to read what this quest is? Oh, I just have to say yes.
Okay. Let's see. Where is Grigor at? He's at Halls of the Penitent, right? Yeah. I believe. Oh! My computer just overheated. Cool.
I don't remember what part of the world it was in, but somewhere it's 126 degrees.
My computer's 126 degrees, apparently. One moment, stream.
It's the full sale people. They're like, he needs to be focusing. Get his other computers.
Apparently. I bought a liquid cooler thing. I just haven't put it in yet.
I have parts to
Wiring.
rebuild a computer, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Wiring on this computer is kind of a pain in the ass, so I need to just take it down to like Geek Squad and have them do it or something. Because I don't feel comfortable doing it myself. CPU over temperature.
My only guess is that the cord I'm using to plug this mic into the back of my PC is what's wrong.
But yeah, I might stop the stream for here for now. Let my computer cool down and then come back. But I'll probably stream more later. But I'm definitely gonna be playing some more now because I want to work on this build and get it kind of fine-tuned a bit. I'll stream again later once I get my computer cooled down. But give me about 10 minutes, Will. I'm gonna let my computer cool down and then we'll be back. We'll end the stream here for now, and hopefully by the end of the night I can make a build video for this build. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna grab a root beer while you do what you're doing. Just let me know when you're back.